This is Mad Dog 2001, and I think you deserve this response because you've been challenging me through text, through commenting on my Madden video and other stuff like that. Uh, you make some very good points, but of course, this is a response to, I'm gonna try to pronounce this one. Sickswunsolja, I think it is. It's a goofy name, but it works, I guess. Uh, we've been in this for those of you that don't know, there's been this little bit of a debate kind of back and forth just through text comments between at first it started with Brady versus Manning. Then I made a case saying he disagreed with me saying Super Bowls don't measure greatness, and he challenged me, and he's right, you can't measure complete greatness on Super Bowls, but this video is about Brady being better than Manning. It's not about other stuff that I think it got out of control. So, anyways, I believe that Brady is better than Manning, and I'll explain why. First of all, the way I measure quarterbacks' greatness is their timing, or their time period of their greatness. Right now, the two best quarterbacks in the league is obviously Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. And Peyton Manning is one of the best quarterbacks of this time. I don't believe Brett Favre is one of the best of all. I mean, he's not the best of all time, and that'll be another video, and it'll explain why. I'll explain that one later too. But basically, Manning beats Brady's in statistical stats, and I probably butchered that word, but he defeats. I agree that he's a better when it comes to getting yards and getting touchdowns. Brady's gonna have better Manning's gonna have better numbers than Brady. I don't consider those stats relevant dictating a quarterback better than the other. So it's like saying a guy like John Kitna versus a guy like, I don't know, pick let's pick on why not? Like Vince Young or something like that. Not Vince Young. That's a bad example. I'm throwing brain farts tonight because I'm fucking cold in my room. But anyways, it's like say John Kitna throws for 4,000 yards and 38 touchdown passes, yet his team is 6-10 or 4-12. Does anyone give a damn that he threw that many touchdown passes? No. No one is ever going to give a damn. The whole thing is the reason why Peyton Manning's stats are really good is because he does win games. He's a winning quarterback. The thing that difference him from Brady is Brady's a more winning quarterback. We'll just look at their playoff records. I mean, this is all this. My stats might be a little off because I didn't research. I just went right off memory. And I'm going since probably 2002 or 2003 when Manning and Brady really broke out into their careers. Manning's playoff record is 6-2. Very good record. As for Brady, a little bit better record of 12-2. Brady's won a lot more playoff games than Manning, including they've and this is one of the rare things in football that these two quarterbacks have met each other for a grand total of 8 times since they both hit their prime years. Brady's won 5 out of those 8 exchanges, including this year. So Brady does play well when he plays against him, and this is one thing where you can compare these two quarterbacks is when they face off against each other. And Manning and Brady, when they face off against each other, Brady usually gets the better of Manning. Of course, Manning has won the last 3 besides this one. So, but Brady's won the ones before. Of course, you could say Patriots have always had a better defense than the Colts. That is true. And part of that is what makes a quarterback even more special. Is the fact is Brady doesn't have to throw for 4,000 yards or 300 yards in a game to win. Uh, Brady doesn't need all-star receivers. Also, uh, part of this argument is that, well, how can you say that Brady's better than Manning just because Manning had good receivers? Is it Manning's fault that he had good receivers? No, it's not his fault. But if he has these great receivers, his numbers are going to dictate that. That's why his numbers are a little better than Brady when it comes to touchdown, interceptions, that kind of crap, which I don't think are relevant unless if you win. Uh, Basically, it's like this. Tom Brady right now has one of the two best wide receivers in football, as Randy Moss and Dante Stallworth. And look at Brady's numbers. I mean, he's on pace to break Peyton Manning's touchdown pass record. He's having great games. Randy Moss has got like what 17 touchdown catches, similar to when Reggie Wayne and Marvin Harrison with the Colts. This isn't brain surgery. If you put a bunch of receivers around Tom Brady, he performs even better than he already has. And the fact is, he's one of them quarterbacks where he doesn't just look at one receiver either. He just throws at the guy that's open. And Brady and Manning does the same thing. And that's why these two quarterbacks are great. I'm a little biased towards Manning because I don't like the guy, but I do respect the fact that he is one of the best quarterbacks in the game. That's a fact. The fact Do I think he is the greatest? No, and this is why I'm telling you because like I said, I think Brady is better than Manning, and the reasons is, you know, the fact is, and I haven't even mentioned Super Bowls yet. Brady's got three of them, and everyone knows that, and Manning's got one. Brady has I think at least two Super Bowl MVP awards. Is that relevant? I don't really. All fucking awards are bullshit to begin with. It's always a big name player that gets it. But basically, let's look at Manning's three best receivers that he has had at one time, even Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, and Brennan Stokely. That was that year that Peyton Manning broke the touchdown record. Brady's wide receivers, his best one, Deion Branch, Daniel Graham, which is a fucking tight end, and David Patton. Any of you know who David Patton is? Most of you don't. Unless if you played NFL 2K, if you ever play NFL 2K5, get that receiver. His rate's like 75 and he'll win you a couple Super Bowls. He did for me. Anyways, Manny does have two MVP awards. One of them he won clear, and the other one he should have won clear. It was bullshit that he shared that award with Steve McNair. McNair should have never got that award, and I think McNair is one of the most overrated quarterbacks. But that's another video, one other day, if it's get requested enough. So I hope this was enough. I hope you're satisfied with this. Probably not because I was babbling because it's fucking cold in here. Uh, I probably will remove this because I think I fucked this video up. Anyways, this is Mad Dog 2001. Hope again. Satisfied with my response? Probably not. But and I probably missed out on some major key points too. You know, just because Manning calls his own plays, in my mind, does not make him better than Brady. Because if John Kitna called his own plays or someone else called his own plays, no one else would be saying it just because it's Peyton Manning. And part of that is Bill Belichick is a very good coach. And of course, Peyton Manning's been in the league a little bit longer than Tom Brady also. So the experience is there. So I'm sure down the road, Brady will be calling his own plays, but as of right now, no. I'm